Something wrong, honey?
Just wondering where Eric Forrester may have gone.
Yeah. His fall line premieres tomorrow, doesn't it? Well, where is the great man among the missing? Off gallivanting somewhere. I think you're getting out of that company just in time, Buggy boy.
Must have been extremely important.
Oh, sure. More important than his company's biggest day of the year, huh? I don't have to tell you, honey, that the fall premiere is everything in our business. You don't get a running start coming out of the gate on the competition. You are left way behind.
You can't underestimate the importance of a fall showing.
Right. The international press will all be there, of course. They will all want to talk to Eric Forrester to get his impressions of how the show went, to get his quotes to be used in the media from here to Milano. It's tradition. Have you ever heard about a top designer not showing up for his fall premiere? It's unheard of. This little caper is going to cause some eyebrows to be raised.
Damn it, he should be there. He's worked so hard. We all have.
Excuse me, isn't this the same guy that kept you and your talent buried over there for the last 3 years?
Yeah.
You're not going soft on me, are you, baby?
No. No. Both you and I know that I haven't been treated fairly over there, but still, I've learned a hell of a lot from Eric.
Mm-hmm. And you gave a hell of a lot in return, don't you remember? Most of it unappreciated.
Did I tell you that Eric chose my design as a showstopper?
You told me. Does that surprise you? Doesn't surprise me. Your stuff is the best that company has to offer.
I'm not the whole company. Eric and Margo, they do fine work, too.
What's the point of all this?
I don't know. I just want to keep things in perspective.
What things?
There are positive aspects to my working there.
Well, I should hope so. You worked there for 3 years. But it's nothing compared to what you're going to be a part of here.
There won't be an Eric Forrester here.
You don't need an Eric Forrester. Not anymore. Oh, I think it's fine that the great man took one of your designs to be his showstopper. That's very flattering. I'm sure it's quite a feather in your cap. If he acknowledges to the world that it was your design. Do you think he's going to do that? I don't think so. Not in this lifetime, anyway. The name Garrison will be nothing but a footnote at best.
I don't know. I think this year things will be different. I think Eric feels I've paid my dues.
You know, baby, you were starting to give me the willies with this kind of talk. Let me ask you something. Are you starting to have second thoughts about leaving Forrester? And about marrying me?
Hello?
Kristen, guess who's back in town?
Well...
Come on, you don't recognize the voice? It's Storm Logan.
Storm.
So, how the heck are you, Chris?
Well, I'm fine. Except for this cold. So, when did you get back?
Yesterday.
Oh, and you remembered my private number?
You don't forget the important things, right?
Right.
How about sneaking out for an hour?
Oh, your place or mine?
Don't tempt me. How about the Taxi Grill in 20 minutes?
I'll be there.
I'm looking forward to it, Chris. I'll see you soon.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, too. Storm, whoever you are. Sounds interesting. Well. You made it.
I told you I'd be waiting.
Well, yes, but you were so busy.
Priorities.
Oh, yeah. Priorities.
course I'm not having second thoughts.
Well, I should hope not, but the way you've been talking,
Sally, I'm leaving a quality organization. I know Ridge has been a problem, but still, all in all, the Forresters are a class act, and I'm just suffering from a little withdrawal.
I see. But remember, baby, that anything you might be leaving over there is nothing but a shadow compared to what I'm offering you here. I am offering you the limelight, honey. That is not something you are ever going to get over at Forrester and Sons.
You don't need to sell me, Sally. I'm already sold. Just getting a little nostalgic. Under the circumstances, that's understandable.
Okay, but just be careful you don't get too carried away with the nostalgia, okay, Clarke?
I won't. Gotta go. See you later.
A table for two, please.
Is the other party here?
No, not yet, but she should be soon. Her name is Kristen Forrester.
Oh, well, she's already here.
She is.
Right over there.
That's not Kristen.
Well, that's what she said.
She told you that.
And that she was expecting a man named Storm.
Look, do me a favor. When Kristen does get here, please send her in. I'll handle this one in the meantime.
Storm Logan, it is so wonderful to see you again. I ordered your favorite, the Napa Chardonnay. Sit down, sit down. We have so much catching up to do.
I hate Chardonnay. Who are you?
Storm Logan, you must be Brooke Logan's brother.
You know my sister.
Yeah, I've met her.
You still haven't told me who you are.
I'm obviously not Kristen Forrester.
Obviously not.
Disappointed?
No. No, but I would like to get a hold of Kristen. Do you know where I can reach her?
I know her area code is 212.
New York City.
Yeah, she left a couple of months ago. Divorced her husband, ran off with a guy named Savage. Can you believe that?
So she left Clarke. You must be a friend of hers.
Yeah. Yeah, you might say that.
Well, Clarke, honey, if you want to bite the hand that feeds you, that's your business. But I'll be damned if you're leaving here as the designer of Forrester's showstopper. And I can't wait to tell you.
Hello, Margo.
Hello, Clarke.
Getting the feel of the office? I imagine it's going to be yours when I leave here.
I have my own office, Clarke, remember?
It's good space. It's been good to me.
Not as good as you may think.
What do you mean?
Well, I had a little talk with Rich today. Would you like to hear about it?
You know, every time I make love with you, I keep thinking it can't get any better than it did the time before. But it always does.
You know why that is?
Why don't you tell me?
It's because we're falling more in love with each other every day.
Doesn't that peak at some point?
No. If it's right, it never peaks.
Isn't it rather ironic that your design was chosen as a showstopper just when you're about to defect?
No, it isn't ironic. I've worked long and hard for my position in the showing.
Well, holding down 2 jobs, I find that absolutely amazing.
Oh, come on, Margo, what is with your attitude? You think it doesn't mean anything to me to have Eric choose my design?
How much could it mean? You mean you're going to have your own line soon?
It isn't the same, and you know it. To be acknowledged finally by someone of the caliber of Eric Forrester, over other designers and over his own work, I can't begin to tell you what that means to me.
That matters to you that much?
It shows you that, in many ways, I've been wrong about him. He didn't choose his family over what he felt was the best design.
No, he didn't.
That's one regret I have about leaving here. Eric Forrester is a great man.
Clarke, does that mean that you could change your mind about leaving?
I honestly don't know how I'll feel when I see that model come down the runway wearing a piece I designed as the showstopper for the Forrester Fall collection. Yeah, that is one of my regrets. But if Ridge Forrester is complaining that someone like Clarke Garrison is stealing his limelight, let him. I'll have my moment.
I'll tell him that. I've got to leave. Clarke could change his mind. Oh, my God. What have I done?
I suppose it would be asking too much that you take the rest of the night off.
If only Dad weren't gone.
I know, I'm sorry. It wasn't really fair of me to ask.
Sure, it was fair.
Well, the fall showing is very important.
It's not as important as you.
You are very sweet. But you don't have to say that. In fact, I would prefer that you don't.
Why?
Well, I think we should be realistic. You are a Forrester. Your future is laid out. You have responsibilities. I don't want to compete with that. I just want to love you and be your wife.
Let me tell you something. And I don't want you to ever forget this. Nothing I could ever do, ever hope to do, would be as significant as being your husband. No title, no accolade, no award, no honor, nothing. That is what you mean to me.
Thank you.
Enough about me.
Wait a second, we haven't even started on you.
Oh, it's my turn. What exactly do you have to do with Kristen?
I'm a friend, just like you.
Why do I get the feeling that there's more?
You're hypersensitive?
I don't think so.
Listen, if you're looking for gossip, I'm afraid you're barking up the wrong tree.
Did you ever have a relationship with her?
No.
But you thought about it.
Okay, I'll concede that.
Oh, are you afraid I'll tell her?
No. No, just as long as you don't involve her family. Her oldest brother is a pain in the alcole.
What is that?
It's Hawaiian for what you're sitting on. The part of Ridge Forrester's anatomy I wouldn't mind breaking my foot on one of these days.
I see.
Now you're going to tell me you're his best friend.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Good. Stock just went up 2 points.
What do you think about the rest of the family?
Kristen, I'm nuts about. Ridge, you can have. Thorne, I don't know very well. And Eric and the mother, well, you can have them too.
These aren't your favorite people.
That's unduly kind.
Now, wait a minute. Isn't there another Forrester roaming around Europe someplace?
Rumor has it. She must be a real gem.
And why do you say that?
Rich, never held a job, wandering around Europe spending daddy's dollars. If that's not the definition of spoiled rotten, I'm rambling. I'd like to hear about you. You, married, single?
I'm single.
Wonderful. Stock just went up again. You can't stand the Forresters, and you're not married. I think we have a great deal in common.
I didn't say I couldn't stand the Forresters.
I thought that was what you implied. Whatever. I still wouldn't mind getting to know you better. Any chance you can stand have something to eat?
I'm afraid I can't.
But you wouldn't mind my calling?
I tell you what, here's my card. I will write my home number on the back. See you around, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Felicia Forrester.
Ridge.
Margo.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you.
Problems?
Well, nothing that we can't fix.
What is it?
The showstopper.
What about it?
Well, I've been thinking about it all day, and your father was right. Clarke's design should be the centerpiece.
Margo, we already discussed this.
Well, I know, and I feel terrible because I gave you bad advice.
What was so bad about it?
Your design is absolutely exquisite. But maybe it's too exquisite.
Margo.
Ridge, listen to me. What I think your father had in mind was that Clarke's design exemplifies this year's collection. It has softness, it has femininity, it has tons of flair.
Margo, the showstopper is the pièce de résistance. It's not the piece that exemplifies the collection. I disagree. I think Clarke's piece belongs in that red and black grouping just where you suggested it belonged.
Ridge, I was wrong.
No, you weren't.
All right, but you know, there's another consideration here. Clarke has not had a showstopper. That's what your father probably intended.
Dad doesn't make his decisions that way.
How do you know that?
Because I know it, and so do you. Margo, why are you being so insistent here?
Because I gave you bad advice.
You gave me your opinion. Now, I made a decision, and I'm not going to change it.
Ridge, please, for me.
Margo, what's going on? No, the decision stands. Besides, it's too late to change it now. The showing is tomorrow. Is there anything else?
No. Clarke, I am so sorry. When you find out, God knows what you're going to do.